Kyle Busch is still in search of his first win for the 2017 NASCAR Cup Series, and last night was frankly his best shot. Busch entered Quaker State 400 from the pole position, trying to win this race for the third time in his career, but we all know it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Not a good sign here for Kurt Busch with 2 laps to go, with smoke coming out of his engine, which led to a caution, so we would head to overtime, and we know how this goes. Everyone giving it one final push regardless of the consequences, and we had yet another crash. But Martin Truex Jr., who led for 152 laps last night, was in the lead at the time of that wreck, so he takes home the checkered flag for his first ever career win at Kentucky. So only 16 drivers make the NASCAR playoffs, and halfway through the season, here are the standings. Keep in mind the numbers in parentheses to the right are the numbers of wins on the season. Truex Jr. leads the way with 3, while Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is still in the top 5 with 2 wins. But after this race, Kyle Busch, he's still in the hunt, but he is now in 11th place. So Kyle lost his shot at history to win both races in the same day, but it was a different story in the Alsco 300. Busch took the late lead during a caution and held on to win. Number 18 led 70 laps to earn his second straight series victory at Kentucky. There's one thing I'm self-conscious about. I can't jump. I just can't get any hang time at all. I've never measured my vertical, but I doubt it's more than 15 inches. Thanks for that, Dad. As for Dennis Smith Jr., this man can leap into a totally different atmosphere, and he's now bringing that to the NBA. The NC State alum making his debut in the NBA Summer League against the Bulls, and you can immediately see his athleticism on display, coast to coast, plus the foul on the acrobatic reverse. So nearing the end of the first, Smith would actually hit this contested 3, but it was his only one of the day as he struggled from distance, just 1 of 6. But then you see this, and all is forgiven. Slash into the hole off the glass over 2 defenders at that. The Rook had 14 points, 7 boards, and 6 assists, and a very solid outing as the Mavs win 91-75. Have you ever had your parents embarrass you in public and you just wanted it to end? Just think, at least it probably wasn't as bad as LeVar Ball. Love him or hate him, his son Lonzo does not mind his dad's yapping. But how would the Rook do against another top 3 pick in Duke alum Jason Tatum? It was a good one, to say the least. Get these 2 on the hardwood and let their play do the talking. Late third, Tatum in the post. The spin in the tough one-legged fadeaway snaps the net. A minute later, though, Ball, the board, the vision, and the dime ahead to Kyle Kuzma for the easy flush. Just a few ticks left on the clock in the third quarter. Tatum pushing the pace, clock winding down, and the bank was open last night. Tatum drills the buzzer beater to increase the lead. He had 27 points and 11 boards, while Ball, he just messed around, got a triple-double, 11 points, 11 boards, 11 assists. But it is Tatum and his Celtics who beat Ball and his Lakers 86-81. If you really want to feel like a subpar athlete, then I have the perfect thing for you and myself. The Phenom Hoops National Showcase. Some of the city's best players that will be playing well past high school, and these games are all about offense, and we cannot complain. Early on, the good ball movement leads to UNC commit Kobe White splashing in from deep. Then Trey Turner finds Will Dillard for the easy hoop off the cut, but they kept it coming. Dillard on the break to Turner. Right back to Dillard for the alley-oop. These kids showing why I should stick to highlights and not the real thing. CP3 All-Stars win 73-53. How about some soccer? The Dynamo hosted the Myrtle Beach Mutiny last night, I should say. 61st minute corner kick from Myrtle Beach, and Uzo sends the header to the back of the net for the 1-0 lead. So we jump ahead to the 83rd minute. Danny Elliott fires a shot past the goalie, and this would tie it up at 1 apiece. And it's soccer, so that's how it ended. 1-1, your final score. And how about this cute little video? Champions were crowned, and a special tradition continued at the Greensboro City Swim Meet yesterday. Hundreds of swimmers walked in the annual parade of teams at the Greensboro Aquatic Center. Each team sported costumes. They even had their own theme music as the swimmers wrapped up the 59th year of the event. That's pretty cool. That's almost like Halloween in July. That's a look at sports. Have a great rest of your weekend.